the Mahdi is from Medina, and that the Mahdi will flee from Medina to Mecca. The Mahdi is raised in Medina and he is a Madani, but circumstances will happen. He will feel threatened and he will flee from Mecca to Medina. And this hadith is also mentioned in Abu Dawood, where the Prophet ﷺ said, a man shall flee from Medina, rushing towards Mecca, and the people will come to him even though he does not want them to come, and they shall force him to accept the bay'ah between the rukun and the maqam, and he will not want to accept the bay'ah. But the people will say, no, we need you to be a leader. You are the best amongst us. You have to be our leader. So they will force it upon him and he will not want it. The Mahdi will not claim to be the Mahdi. And subhanAllah, I'm jumping the gun, but write this down. Anyone who says he's the Mahdi, you know he's lying. From the hadith. Anyone who claims in the basement of his mother's house while he's giving lectures on YouTube, I am the Mahdi, you know he's a liar right then and there. The Mahdi will not want to be the Mahdi. The people will force it on him. The people will say, we don't have a choice. You are our leader. We want you to be. And he will not want to accept it, but he will find himself having no other choice except to do it grudgingly. And that is why anyone who begins to tell the people, come to me, I am the Mahdi, and he has 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, he is a liar by the text of the hadith. No Mahdi will claim to be the Mahdi telling you to come and give bay'ah to him. That is going to happen from the people. The people will love him. The people will respect him because of his akhlaq, not because the Mahdi is saying, I am the Mahdi, give bay'ah to me. So this hadith mentions a very important concept, that the Mahdi is from Medina, born and raised. One day he shall overcome a change. He'll become a righteous person. And most likely, this is now we are reading in, most likely certain political calamities will be taking place, and the rulers of their times will know that this person is a threat to us. Why, we do not know. Maybe in his ancestry was somebody, maybe rumors are spreading he's the Mahdi, we don't know. But the rulers will say this man is a threat. So the man will become scared, flee for his life. He will not have an army. Alone, single-handedly, he will run towards Mecca, fleeing towards Mecca. Why Mecca? Because according to our Sharia, once you enter Mecca, وَمَنْ دَخَلَهُ كَانَ آمِنًا. According to our Sharia, when you enter Mecca, no one is allowed to hurt you. Even if you are a criminal in our Sharia, when you enter Mecca, nobody can touch you. You're under the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Mahdi will flee to Mecca, wanting Allah to protect him. Then what will happen? The next hadith, and this is the only hadith in Bukhari and Muslim that well, not the only, I should say not the only, one of 2, I should say, that indirectly mentions the Mahdi, indirectly. So this hadith is muttafaq alayh, Bukhari and Muslim, the highest level. What does it say? Aisha said that the Prophet ﷺ one day he grew restless because he had a dream. And then he said, I saw something in my dream that made me restless. He's telling Aisha, it was wondrous, amazing, strange. I saw that a group of people from my ummah, they were attacking the Kaaba, and they reached the land called Al-Bayda, and Allah will cause the earth to open up and the whole army will come crashing and be destroyed. This hadith is where? Bukhari and Muslim. Does it mention the Mahdi? No. No mention. What does it mention? An army of Muslims is attacking the Kaaba. Why would the army of Muslims attack the Kaaba? Go back to the last hadith in Abu Dawood, which is not in Bukhari and Muslim. A man from Medina shall flee, the Mahdi shall flee, seek refuge in the Kaaba, and the people will give him bay'ah. So then we add this hadith. The governments of the time will become terrified. Who is this political agitator? Send in the troops. This hadith mentions that the army will be destroyed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this, by the way, when this happens, this is the sign the Mahdi has come. Until that happens, nobody can claim to be the Mahdi. Anybody who claims to be the Mahdi is lying. Because even the Mahdi himself will say, no, it can't be me. I'm not good enough. He will deny it. And this is what true leadership does. True leaderships, they don't want to be leaders. They will deny, no, like Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. He chose Abu Ubaidah Umar ibn Khattab. Choose them, not me. This is what the real leader does. So the Mahdi will grudgingly take the bay'ah. The army will be sent. When the army is destroyed by Allah, this is the sign. Everybody now knows this is the Mahdi. Until that happens, please, brothers and sisters, don't be fooled by the sweet talk of the sweet talkers. Don't be fooled by the tongue of the vipers. There is no Mahdi that will preach he is the Mahdi. When Allah shows this sign, then we will all know that this person is indeed the Mahdi.